I'd never heard of Bidston. I did not know the Wirral at all. I'm from Barnsley originally. And if I could have written a list of everything that I wanted in a church and in a parish, this one, it was like tick, 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 tick. St. Oswald's is a family church. You come into this church and you are made immediately into a family member. So we've received so much support and kindness. I mean, when we moved here, my wife was pregnant and it was Christmas as well. So we had all the Christmas services to contend with. And then my daughter Amelia came along and people from the church turned up on our doorstep with meals and baked goods and, you know, presents for the little one and presents for Megan and I. There's people in the congregation who offer to babysit because we don't have family around here. So we've been extremely well welcomed. Because there's a lot of people who come to church and that is their community. They might not necessarily see lots of family and friends during the week, so Sundays and midweek services are so important for them. And so when COVID happened and lockdown began, we had to think creatively about how we still connect with people and try and give them God's hope during that time. As brilliant as online worship is, it could never really replace being with people physically in the space and actually just being able to hold someone's hand and embrace them. Back in the 1980s, there was a vicar here at the time who really wanted to make the church accessible to the community. And he had this vision of turning it into a 24/7 place where if you were religious or not, there was something happening in this building. Children's clubs and support groups and debt advice clinics. A lot of funding for these groups suddenly disappeared. And one after one, it was like a domino effect. So we're in this space now of trying to rejuvenate the life of the church into that 7-day-a-week community centre. That's the dream. In many places, whether that's in a home or in a church or charity sector, the heart of any place is its kitchen. It served thousands of meals in here, loads of teas and coffees and events. It served us very well. It just needed to come to a point where it was up to standard with health and safety codes. It really has just been a really wide involvement of so many different groups and persons who've given us money left, right and centre or offered free labour. And then eventually we came right to the end of it and we still needed about £1,000 to get it finished. And so I just sent out a video and a letter to the parish saying, look, we need your help. And people were extraordinarily generous. And so we've kind of come to the end of it and we've got everything that we need and now we can use that space to bless the community. Churches are unique because they are one of the only organisations that primarily exists for the benefit of other people. But my hope primarily is that whoever walks past this church looks at this building and says to themselves, that is a good place, I was welcome there, I received love there, I had a good time there, that we can be that place for healing.
I felt like you've given us a lot of good answers, so I'd just like to
thank you very much
for your time.
Nice to meet you guys.